Hey tankers, Rook Hill here with some T71 gameplay for those of you that are working your way to the T57. I'll be guiding you through a game full of many wise and successful moves, but many mistakes and blunders as well. I want you to see the strengths of the T71, but also where things can go wrong. So let's get to the match. As you can see, we're on Abbey, and I'll do what scouts do and make a dash for the Abbey itself. As a T71 player, you should know that the 76mm T185 loads in about 20 seconds, so you'll be loaded in time for the first engagement. I approach by smashing through some of the wall here, so that if I stop, I have cover. And to my luck, I get a T50 from cover, and then I get to slip away into the Abbey as I reload. Following this, I am going to get a little greedy and take a free hit for no damage dealt. Corner games are not really a smart idea for light tanks in general. I do, however, see a T44 roll up, and here's where the rather slow gun traverse the T71 hinders my ability to engage my target on the move. It's important to remember that when you engage bigger tanks than yourself, to keep moving. Note the mistake I make while strafing this T44. Instead of escaping into the alley as I fire my last shell, I run into the wall and come to a complete stop. As a T71, it's better to escape with your life and your health than to trade damage. Notice that I lock my gun facing backwards towards the enemy as I leave. My turret has a bigger chance to bounce shells from the front than from the back. It's a little thing, but it's the little things that make the biggest difference. Next, I take a moment to collect myself before I make my climb to an alternate Abbey entrance. I've also at this point noticed a low-health Cromwell, and I intend to finish him off. I wait until I know he's moving to poke out and take him, but then I see a full-health Indian Panzer. I like any kind of support here, so I'm just gonna get out right through this doorway. Cool thing about the T71 is that the Indian Panzer can't follow me through that doorway, so this is a perfect escape route. Now the T44 comes after me, but he's so weak at this point that it's wise to stand and fight. And I take him.
They're knocked out.
At this point, victory is assured, so I start going for damage and kills. I decide to set my sights on a T34, as I have some YAG-88 support. The T34 isn't looking at me, so I'm going to unload into him. Notice that when he backs off, I fire my last two into his track. I'm doing this because 1, finish off my clip, and 2, damage his track for later if I get into strafing him. I do get to the other side of this building, and I'm going to try and distract this T-34. Then, I get a little greedy and back up too far. There I go. But my tank destroyer should finish him. Or not. You can fire HE.